Do you ever find yourself hitting an energy wall? That deep, bone-weary fatigue that even a good night's sleep doesn't seem to entirely fix? You're active. You try to eat reasonably well, but that old spark, that reliable get up and go that once defined your days just feels diminished or frustratingly inconsistent. You might tell yourself it's just stress, or perhaps you chalk it up to another birthday past. If you're nodding along, especially if you are in your 60s or beyond, please know this isn't just in your head, nor is it simply the inevitable price of getting older. That persistent energy dip, the kind that goes beyond normal tiredness or the occasional burnout, is a real experience for many. And often its roots are more complex and sometimes more surprising than we realize. Your body might be sending you subtle signals that are easy to misinterpret. In this video, we're uncovering 5 often unexpected reasons why your energy might be flagging after 50, and particularly as you navigate your 60s and beyond. We're going beyond the usual suspects of burnout or not enough sleep to explore what your body might really be signaling. Understanding these deeper, sometimes hidden messages can be the crucial first step towards reclaiming your vitality and approaching your well-being with newfound clarity and self-compassion. These aren't just theories, they're insights grounded in how our bodies function and evolve. So if you've been wondering why your energy reserves just aren't what they used to be, despite your best efforts, stay with us. The understanding you gain today could truly change how you feel day by day. Let's explore these 5 unexpected reasons. Reason number 1, suboptimal nutrient absorption and utilization. We often focus on what we eat, but as we age, how well our body absorbs and utilizes the nutrients from that food can change significantly. Even if you're consuming a healthy, balanced diet, your digestive system might not be extracting vitamins like B12, minerals like iron or magnesium, or even protein as efficiently as it did in your younger years. Factors like reduced stomach acid production, changes in gut bacteria, or even common medications can interfere with this vital process. A subtle, undiagnosed deficiency in these key energy-producing nutrients isn't always obvious, but it can lead to a pervasive sense of fatigue that no amount of rest seems to cure. It's not necessarily about eating more, but about ensuring your body can access the goodness from what you're already eating. Imagine Evelyn, 68, who prided herself on her healthy salads and lean proteins, yet constantly felt tired. Blood tests eventually revealed a borderline B12 absorption issue. Working with her doctor to address this, not by drastically changing her diet, but by improving absorption, made a noticeable difference to her daily energy. Understanding this subtle internal process was key for her. Reason number 2, the whisper of hormonal shifts beyond the obvious. When we think of hormones and aging, menopause or andropause often come to mind. But there are other, more subtle hormonal shifts that can significantly impact energy levels in our 60s and beyond. And they aren't always a dramatic event. For instance, your thyroid gland, the master regulator of your metabolism and energy, might become slightly underactive, a condition known as subclinical hypothyroidism, not enough to trigger major alarm bells, but sufficient to leave you feeling sluggish. Similarly, the natural decline in DHEA, a hormone produced by your adrenal glands, or subtle dysregulations in your daily cortisol rhythm, your stress hormone, can disrupt energy patterns, making you feel wired at night and exhausted during the day. These aren't necessarily full-blown disorders, but gentle imbalances that whisper, rather than shout, about your body's changing internal landscape. Reason number 3, the hidden impact of sleep quality, not just quantity. You might be getting your recommended 7 to 8 hours of sleep, but if the quality of that sleep is compromised, you'll still wake up feeling unrefreshed. As we age, our sleep architecture naturally changes. We may spend less time in deep, restorative, slow-wave sleep and more time in lighter sleep stages. Undiagnosed or mild sleep apnea, where breathing repeatedly stops and starts, can fragment sleep without you even fully realizing it. Restless leg syndrome, or even just more frequent trips to the bathroom, can also disrupt those crucial deep sleep cycles. So while the clock says you slept enough, your brain and body might not have received the profound rest and cellular repair that only high-quality sleep can provide. This gap between perceived sleep and actual restorative sleep is a major, often overlooked energy thief. If this is making sense to you, and you're still engaged with these ideas, please type the word energy in the comments below. It's a wonderful way to let me know this resonates. And if you appreciate this kind of deeper exploration into health and aging, I encourage you to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Let's continue with our fourth reason. Reason number 4, the drain of chronic low-grade inflammation. Scientists are increasingly recognizing a phenomenon called inflammaging, a chronic, low-level inflammation that can become more prevalent as we age. This isn't the acute inflammation you see with an injury, but a persistent, smoldering state that can be driven by various factors including diet, chronic stress, environmental toxins, or even an imbalance in gut bacteria. This constant, low-grade inflammatory activity places a significant burden on your body's resources, diverting energy towards managing this internal fire instead of towards your daily activities. It's like having an app running in the background on your phone that constantly drains the battery. You might not see it, but you definitely feel its effects on your overall energy reserves. Consider George, 72, who struggled with persistent fatigue and achiness. While he didn't have a specific inflammatory disease, his doctor discussed the concept of inflammaging. George made conscious efforts to incorporate more anti-inflammatory foods into his diet, manage his stress through mindfulness, and ensure regular gentle movement. Over time, he noticed a significant uplift in his energy, realizing his body had been quietly battling this unseen drain. Reason number 5, subconscious lack of meaningful engagement or purpose. This reason moves beyond the purely physical into the realm of our psycho-spiritual well-being, but its impact on physical energy is profound. As lifestyles change, perhaps with retirement, children grown, or a shift in social roles, there can sometimes be a subtle erosion of what previously provided a strong sense of purpose or daily engagement. This isn't about being lazy, it's about the human need for meaning. When our days lack activities that genuinely stimulate our minds, ignite our passions, or make us feel connected and valuable, a type of existential fatigue or energy can set in. Our bodies and minds are deeply interconnected. A lack of mental or emotional spark can directly translate to a feeling of physical lethargy. Your body might be signaling a need not just for rest, but for re-engagement with life in a way that feels truly resonant and fulfilling. So there you have it. 5 often unexpected reasons why your energy might dip after 50 and into your 60s. From nutrient absorption and subtle hormonal tunes, to the quality of your sleep, hidden inflammation, and the deep need for purpose. Recognizing these as potential signals from your body, rather than just inevitable decline, is incredibly empowering. It allows you to approach your well-being with curiosity and compassion, perhaps prompting conversations with your healthcare provider or inspiring gentle adjustments to your lifestyle. Understanding is the first, most powerful step. Your body isn't failing you, it's communicating with you. Learning to listen to its quieter signals is a true art. Thank you for joining me today. I hope these insights provide a new lens through which to view your own energy and well-being.